Welcome to the home of the Purdue Boilermakers, Ross Age Stadium in West Lafayette, Indiana. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on the 12th ranked team in the land, the Purdue Boilermakers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Boilermakers will kick it away first. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Cornhuskers offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse...
There he goes. We've seen this from this sophomore, so dangerous after he makes the grab.
I like the QB here. Very decisive, understanding. I get the ball to my slot guy, he can make plays after it. Like the quickness, the speed, the elusiveness. You watch it, man, just he catches the football and a big play can happen. And you saw after the catch, man, he's got some wheels.
Makes the grab. Dragged down at the 43, but it's a pickup of 10 on that one. Now on first down from the 43. The give on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going, handing the ball off.
Play action. Moves around to clear up the vision.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Works the middle. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30.
It's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
The Cornhuskers have it with a 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Dixon. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the Huskers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The give to the left side. Ball down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
To the ground, he's got it again. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. Takes the easy completion. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. 9th play of the opening drive coming up, and now they face a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. The Huskers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. They'll try to pound their way in. And this was just a low man wins battle right on the doorstep of the goal line, and the defense comes up with the stop. He'll ride his man on the option. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Touchdown, Huskers! Great job by the back on the option.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So Purdue's offense will take the field for the first time. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have 2 guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off a defense. You've got 2 very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, they've proven they can make surface-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are 2 of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out fast. Still on his feet at the 45. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior. Makes a play after the grab. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Caught over the middle. It's Davis. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
The Boilermakers come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Grabbed over the middle. It's Davis. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the 1st down at the 36. The Boilermakers look to keep this drive humming. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
And the Boilermakers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. Lets it fly deep downfield. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. The Boilermakers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Another incompletion on 3rd down. This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. Converts on 4th down. Still going. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. They're looking to pass from the red zone. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Boilermaker! Haul that baby in and then stroll it into the end zone for the score. The extra point here would tie the game. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. So much about the passing game is about timing, execution, communication, and these 2, that's a virtual textbook there.
And no doubt about it. And the receiver making plays for his quarterback, being dependable, running the route to the right depth consistently. Does a great job running this route. Great result because of it.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quick completion on the out route. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. The Cornhuskers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. First play of the period will be a second down. Wants to go up top. Snagged in the middle. It's Dixon. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. He'll do it himself. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
As an offense, you're okay with that. You're going to run option plays, and sometimes you're going to bust it big, but sometimes you don't necessarily read it correctly, get some positive yards, and then we come back and we do it all over again with different reads against the different defense.
Fires to the right. Pulls it in. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37. And the Huskers will snap it on 1st and 10. He'll try the left side. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Tight end now in motion. Trying play action. Got it behind the line. It's Dixon. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Give to the running back. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. The Huskers trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They're going to run it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. See what you hit what you see, bring your feet. Yeah, none of that happened.
Yeah, those are all great things to keep in mind, but you're also trying to tackle another grown man against his will and get him on the ground. And by the way, he wasn't having it.
On the move from inside his 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Plucks it out of the air. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Gonna run it. It's Gideon. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. That pass is incomplete. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Zings it complete to the right. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Finds his man. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. The Boilermakers in the hurry up. The definition of four-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere. Just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do. But maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the first down. Nothing to worry about, Reese.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Catch in the middle. It's Davis. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. From the gun, running back on the move. Oh, he's got some space. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. The Boilermakers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to get it in. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires into the end zone. It's picked off. That's 18 of those this season. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Gives it on the option. Hard running there. Another broken tackle. Got room on the return. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Nebraska! He ran through tackles like water through a sieve.
Well, we see the home run on offense, but defensively, we've got to do a better job tackling. You've got to get hats to the football, and then you've got to bring the ball carrier down. Poor fundamentals, poor tackling helped lead to that long touchdown.
And they tacked on the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Grabs it in the middle. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Finds his man down the middle. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, 2nd down coming. Looking to fire. It's complete on the right side. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Quick strike complete. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. And the Boilermakers have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw again. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. This time it's complete. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Makes the grab down the middle. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. The Boilermakers are threatening in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Hauls it in. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. They'll try the run. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And here's the chance to cut into that lead before... Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Purdue!
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Week to week, it's so tough to figure the ACC, which is why this one is notable. Florida State has the lead at this time, but there haven't been quite as many tomahawk chops today as we expected. This is close. They're up by 7 over Clemson. Any big changes in this ACC clash? We've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David, it's sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create, sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. He's got it at the 30. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. Guys, you never want to sound the upset alert bell too early, but might be time to at least know where the button is for it.
Know where the button is, and listen, there's no need to panic yet, but if you're the unranked team, just like this, when you're playing a better team, you want to come in and you want to hang around. Hang around, Jesse, and they're doing just that, staying in this game and have a lead.
Yeah, the unranked team, they've been playing with more intensity in this one. And I think if you're a leader right now on the ranked squad, you've got to be talking to your guys and waking everybody up. This coaching staff is going to have to make some halftime adjustments, but they're going to have to give an earful to their guys to come out here in the second half and start making some plays.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And it's 3rd down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. And this one sails through just inside that left upright. And that lead grows even bigger.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far in West Lafayette. And welcome into the halftime update.
The Cornhuskers will line up to kick off and start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the 3rd quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive, just like they do at the start of the game. They've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here would be huge.
Second down, he'll throw it. Now improvising. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Gets it out quickly. At the 45, on his way. There he goes. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. The Boilermakers moving quickly to the line. On the ground. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Boilermakers!
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. Leaves it with the back. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Got it in the middle, it's Dixon. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone. Make them execute and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it. He'll make tackles and live to fight another down.
Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Now the play fake. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
This game just feels so different than it did in the first half. After that incompletion, now setting up 4th down, they only have a 1-possession lead. Things were looking so much better earlier in the game. They're going to have to get it together throwing the football if they want to win this game.
And the Huskers will send out the punt unit. The punters have had the day off up to this point, first one of the game. No fair catches here, looking for room. Makes a move. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. On the ground, it's Gideon. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
The Boilermakers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Keep it on the ground. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line different alignment looks to see if they can confuse him.
This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the 1st down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. And the Boilermakers are on the move. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. Tough, determined run, gets it down to the 12. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. They'll run it from the gun. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a 1st down. Oh, and here they go again. 1st down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Boilermakers trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal.
Music, no. Here we go.
Charges ahead. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
And on that situation on the 1-yard line, the defense brings so many guys. Palmer gets in the backfield, creates the negative play.
Yeah, I think we're seeing the overall athleticism of this defense. They've got guys flying to the ball.
And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Can they salvage the drive by converting on touchdown Purdue? An epic comeback. They'll talk about this one forever if they can hold on, but they're on top right now.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Didn't get anything done 3 and out on their last series. He'll try to find a rhythm here. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Picks up the 1st down. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Yeah, and I tell you what, I'm always keeping track as a defensive coordinator of where they're running the football. You can see they ran it to the right. Do they like this matchup? Is the right side of their offensive line really good? I'm going to be paying attention to that because that's a big gain. I got to make sure I shut this down the next time they run it.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Dixon. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. That's why the good Lord invented tight ends, isn't it, David? Get a good pickup on 1st down, open up the entire plate.
Man, it just makes life so easy on quarterbacks. I mean, you got these guys that are so gifted athletically that you can do everything with them. They're like overgrown wide receivers, and now understanding zones and how to attack them. It's just unbelievable when you got these kind of big athletes.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44.
That has got to be so demoralizing for the defense. You haven't been able to stop this guy all game long. And here on 3rd down, they're handing it off to him anyway because...
We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. The Huskers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Grab behind the line. It's Pointer. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. On the option. He'll toss it. Breaks into the open. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picks up the 1st down. And how about the timing on that pitch? The Cornhuskers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Huskers. And with that one, they jump on top here in the 2nd half.
Man, really nice job attacking the middle of the field. You see those safeties, man, I want to split them. He splits it right down the middle, throws that post, right on the numbers, catches the ball in the end zone, touchdown.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. To the air on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Makes the grab. At the 35, he's open. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. These guys have staggered around a little bit in this one. It would be a really good time to get things going if they want to hold off the upset bid.
But they're the favorite for a reason, Reese, and they've got the playmakers on the field. They're only one play away from completely changing the momentum in this game. So the underdog, David, they've got to keep playing at a high level.
And they're the underdogs for a reason. So that they've got to have some things go their way. They got to catch some breaks. And all they want to do, continue to fight, continue to hang around as long as possible and stay within a play or stay within some kind of big game-changing momentum play.
We've come to the end of the quarter, and Nebraska is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So we open the final period with a third down play. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Makes the catch. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. Intercepted, number 19. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
From the gun, the running back has it. Got enough for the first. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game. They're down to the 35 on 1st and 10. Pulls and fires complete to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Card in the backfield. It's Dixon. At the 20, he's got space. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7.
You know what's interesting? At this point of the game, with the lead in the 4th quarter, the defense is expecting them to run the ball, and because they're putting so many guys close to the line of scrimmage, they're taking advantage throwing it.
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Cornhuskers!
And both sides of the ball late in the football game coming together. Defense forces the turnover. Offense punches it in. 2-possession lead in this 4th quarter.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Southern Miss is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage today, but they still have some work to do to put this in the win column. They're up by 11 over Arkansas State.
Looking to throw on 1st down.
Obviously, big implications here in the Sun Belt, and as this one plays out, we'll keep you posted.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
And his offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are
turning it on. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. The Boilermakers are in the hurry-up.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
Looking to throw again. Using the quick game. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Boilermakers come to the line with a new set of downs. That's now 200 catches in his career.
It's so impressive because of his dependability. This guy has been consistent, David, week in, week out. He shows up, and he makes plays.
And it's easy to coach a guy like that. Consistent, does the work, catches the football, you know where he's going to be. That's why he's got 200 catches.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. He's got him still on his feet. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. He's looking to throw. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Boilermaker! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They march 79 yards on the drive, and they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Out of the gun, the inside give. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They're giving him some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Hit as he throws. The little soft flip pass falls incomplete. And the Huskers decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away.
The football back, but how about special teams coming through in a big way to take the lead for you, get some excitement, get some juice back on your side.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. He gets it past the 30, and they'll get him out of bounds at the 32. The Huskers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Power football with the run. Slithers just steamrolling the defense. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
I love the play called running the football here in the 4th quarter, because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. You just got to be very, very careful and absolutely cannot turn it over.
The Cornhuskers with 8 seconds and short to keep this drive moving. Leaves it with the running back. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
Out of the gun to give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. They're working that left side. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. So now the opportunity to take the lead with a 1st and goal here. Firing to the right, complete. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Back to pass. Safe completion on the screen. Touchdown, Nebraska! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
And at this stage of the game in the 4th quarter, big-time players make big plays in big games. What a great job after he secured the catch in the open field, showing off the speed, taking it to the house, and with it, his team now has the lead.
And he puts it down the middle, and the lead is 3 here in the final period. Returner's going to try to see what he can get. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They'll start this drive going to the air. It's complete to the right. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got his man. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. And the Boilermakers want to crank the tempo. Back to pass on 2nd down. He's got his man, makes the grab. There he goes to the right. Touchdown, Boilermakers! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
This is an offense that has so much confidence. They believe they're able to win the game when it matters the most. They've got the playmakers to do it. You saw it on that last touchdown. Now taking the lead with less than 2 minutes to go.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll run it out of the shotgun. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Wants to go up top. Working the middle, it's complete. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. And the Huskers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Caught close to the marker, it's Pointer. He'll have enough for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 45. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. And he's just going to spike it. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Wants to fire on second down. Looking down the middle. Wide open downfield. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. And they got to the line expeditiously, spiked it, and stopped the clock. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. It's complete to the left. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the fourth, and the Brain Trust will go to work. The Huskers come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Dixon. Touchdown, Huskers! And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
And it's go time. You need a play late, and the big tight end comes through for you. You find him, he does the rest, catches the football, gets in for the touchdown, and now you take the lead.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Got his man on the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Timeout call by the offense. 24 seconds left on the clock. Got his man quickly. He's got the first down, and he gets out of bounds. 19 seconds remaining. Remember, all they have to do is get it close enough for a field goal here. It's on target and complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Back to throw, and he's running out of time. He's taking a deep shot late in the game.
Well, you look at the clock, they've got time for one more play, but they're out of Hail Mary range here, needing a touchdown to win this game. This is going to be a last-second, last-chance play that they practice, by the way, throughout the week. It's going to involve probably a lot of laterals. We've seen crazier stuff happen in college football.
Here's a throw downfield late. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. And after the pick, everybody going the other way, and he crossed midfield and got it to the 47. With yet another unranked team taking down a ranked opponent, does a portal help level this out a little bit where it's really difficult to know which team should be ranked in the first